You're good.
Hello, all my Shoup stars. Before we begin our announcement ceremony, I just want to make a few announcements. Each student will be receiving a bag of items they might have left at school with some of their things. Your awards will be in there, so make sure you come by the school to pick that up. You can get those bags at the same time you return your iPads, so just make sure you schedule a time on our Summit Facebook page, the Keene Elementary Facebook page, or on ClassTag to schedule a time to drop off your iPads. And we also need all the library books returned. So if you still have a library book, please drop it off, either when you drop off your iPads or at the front of the school in the library book drop off. If you left your library books in your binder, I've already taken care of it and they have been safely returned to the library. So without further ado, my name is Shoup and I've had the pleasure of teaching some of these students last year as well as the 2019-2020 school year. Today we are recognizing our students' accomplishments during the 2019-2020 school year. I've loved watching each student grow and challenge themselves to learn new things while having fun. The following students have proved themselves to be excellent citizens. They exemplify our Keene 22. They are always respectful, committed, passionate, and true, our house system. The following students will be awarded Citizenship Awards. Sonia Arlong, Kaylin Cabin, Ashley Molnar, Kaylin Polk, and Mariah Rasco. Great job. This was a challenging year to have perfect attendance, but somehow these students still managed to pull it off. Ashley Molnar, Kaylin Polk, and Riley Shaw received perfect attendance this year. The following students have maintained an AB honor roll status in every class for the entire school year. Kaylin Cabin and Kaylin Polk. During this time, we had to go to distance learning for the remainder of the school year. Parents, I want to thank you for becoming your students' teachers overnight. I know it was a challenging process, but we made it through. Thank you so much. Through all these difficulties, these students still managed to turn in every assignment for every class. Sonia Arlong, Kaylin Cabin, Zaira Gordon, Johnny Hernandez, Najaj Langling, Aliana Lewis, Chiako Libach-Mito, Ashley Molnar, Danica Parrish, Kaylin Polk, and Riley Shaw. I also want to recognize a student who worked so hard during this time. He was at all of our live meetings, sometimes even the first student in. He turned in every assignment at least on time, if not early. Riley Shaw is our distance learning all-star. I was not only the homeroom teacher of these students, but I also had the pleasure to teach them math. An important skill in 4th grade math is memorizing multiplication and division facts. Studies have shown that students who know their math facts perform better in high school and even college level math. The following students have mastered 80% of all of their multiplication and division facts, 0 through 12. Lizea Alec, Sonia Arlong, and Aileen Ladrin. The following students have mastered 90% of all their multiplication and division facts. Kaylin Cabin, Johnny Hernandez, Najaj Langling, and actually Aileen, you were able to master 90% before distance learning ended, so great job, girlfriend. We had one student who was able to master all 100% of their multiplication and division facts, 0 through 12. Kaylin Polk. If you didn't master your facts this year, keep practicing. This is a crucial skill. I know you can do it. Every student will be receiving an award with the number of math objectives they have mastered this year in math in our program called Accelerated Math. One student was able to master all 31 4th grade core math objectives. These are skills that help prepare you for the next grade level. This was not an easy task, so I'd like to congratulate Kaylin Polk for mastering all 31 4th grade core math objective skills. I also want to recognize a couple of students who have worked so hard this year. They have improved almost 2 whole grade levels. The recipients of the Most Improved Math Award is Lizea Alec and Mariah Rasco. Now Mrs. Maldonado will be presenting some reading awards.
Thank you, Ms. Shoup. In this class, I've had the privilege
privilege of teaching several great students. 3 students stood out and need to be recognized. My first award goes to Outstanding Reading Student. She worked diligently and hard all year long, persevered through all the distance learning. Kaylin Polk, congratulations. My next goes to Reading Improvement Award. This is well deserved by Riley Shaw for working hard all year long. Congratulations, Riley. My last award goes to a student who has worked not just this year, and I wish I had the privilege of teaching her last year, but she has worked so hard over the past couple years. Her Reading Improvement Award goes to Mariah Rasco. Congratulations. Next, I would like to introduce Ms. Ortiz, the Science Awards.
Hello guys, I will be presenting your Science Awards today. I have 2 students that I will be recognizing this year for the Future Scientist Award. These 2 students were always excited to come into class and see what we were doing next. They were always asking, what are we doing today? What are we learning? Is it going to be fun? So these 2 students were always have the love for science, and they are Kaylin Polk and Riley Shaw. Keep up the good work, guys. I will miss you next year, but I will see you around, and hope you have a great summer. Next, we have Ms. Lopez presenting the Writing Awards.
Hello, so I'm going to be presenting some writing awards to different students that put a lot of effort in this year. So my first award is most likely to write a book. So this student always brought forth his creative ideas and really put his best effort in every writing assignment that he did, and that's Riley Shaw. My next award is Writing Wizard, and this student was always using the different cup strategies and always making sure that she excelled in editing and revising, and this is Kaylin Polk. And my Most Improved Award, this student really worked hard all year round to get a lot better in her writing, and that's Aliana Lewis. So great job, guys. I'll see you guys next year.
I'd like to present an award on behalf of Mrs. Patterson, our music teacher. Kaylin Polk is receiving the Excellence in Music Award. Great job, Kaylin. Now for my favorite part, homeroom awards. Each student will be receiving a candy bar award, so make sure you come to the school next week so you can pick up all of your awards, including your candy bar as a present from me. And some things you left behind before spring break. Lizea Alec is receiving the Three Musketeer Award for always being a team player. Sonia Arlong is receiving the Twix Award for always double-checking her work twice. Nathan Baldwin is receiving the Jolly Ranger Award for always telling a good joke. Madison Braswell is receiving the Hershey Bar Award for always being sweet, kind, and caring. Kaylin Cavan is receiving the Milky Way Award because her work is always out of this world. Montana Gerstenkorn is receiving the Mounds Award for always being mounds of fun to be around. Zaira Gordon is receiving the Sweet Tart Award for always being a sweet friend. Johnny Hernandez is receiving the 100 Grand Award for loving all things that have to do with numbers. Skylar Hill is receiving the Skittles Award for his creative artistic abilities. Elena King is receiving the Snickers Award for her contagious giggle. Aileen Landrin is receiving the Reese's Pieces Award for always sticking around to pick up the messy pieces her classmates or her teacher left behind. Najaj Langling is receiving the Extra Award for always going the extra mile to make sure she was at school every day. Aliana Lewis is receiving the Almond Joy Award for being a joy to be around. Chiako Libak-Mito is receiving the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Award for her outstanding manners. She always says yes ma'am or no sir, #1 on our Keen 22. Kaden Looper is receiving the Laffy Taffy Award for keeping learning fun. Ashley Molnar is receiving the Mr. Goodbar Award for being such a good friend to everyone. Danica Parrish is receiving the Peanut M&M Award because she's magnificent, marvelous, and a little bit nutty. Kaylin Polk is receiving the Starburst Award for being a star. Jacob Ranspot is receiving the Baby Ruth Award for his incredible sports abilities. Mariah Rasco is receiving the M&M Award because marvelous and magnificent only begin to describe you. Aubrey Reynaga is receiving the Kit Kat Award for her love of animals. Regina Rodriguez is receiving the Twizzlers Award for being flexible in all situations. Casey Sangsbane is receiving the Ring Pop Award for always popping up with great ideas. Riley Shaw is receiving the Crunch Award for always coming through in a crunch. J.C. Smith is receiving the Mentos Award for always mentoring and helping other students. John Washam is receiving the Nutrageous Award for keeping us all laughing. That concludes my homeroom award ceremony. Thank you for allowing me to teach your students. I have loved getting to know all of their unique personalities. I love each and every one of these kids. I am so thankful I've been able to become a small part in their lives. Thank you, and I'll see you next year in 5th grade math.